glad I did it.
Unmuted?
My mic was muted.
Wow, we almost just had a terrible episode, but
because I'm ready.
Quickly turned into a good episode. Well, thank you for joining us back again. The Night Bros just watched Puss in Boots, or as I like to call it, Zach at Work. Just a Puss in Boots. I really thought you would think that was funny.
How the hell would I think that was funny? No.
You know, you probably wear...
No, it's so insulting.
You probably wear boots to
You're
work.
Puss in Boots. No, John at work. I can't believe
I don't have to wear boots. You're a construction worker. You know? Not me. I'm a businessman. You're a Puss in Boots. Can you get the camera right? And we're back. Anyways, just watched Puss in Boots. We love a good animated film.
I'm so hot right now. I can't believe you just started the podcast like that. And he asked me. Because normally I start the podcast.
Hey man,
I set the audio and I start the podcast and I do all the work.
Well, you know what?
But John said, "Hey, let me start the pod today." So I thought he had something really special. You know what he had?
Well, you know what? I was just so worried with a title like Puss in Boots that the joke was coming from your end, and I wanted to beat you to it. I was certain.
I had no joke. What joke did I have?
I was certain you would call me a Puss in Boots if I didn't hit you with the first.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'm hot. I'm going to finish this podcast, but he's no longer my brother, if you know what I mean.
All right. We watched Puss in Boots. We both thoroughly enjoy. I can't tell you what's going on. We both thoroughly enjoy a good animated movie. So this is like obviously a spin-off of Shrek. I believe Puss has his first cameo in Shrek 2.
Is that his first one?
Yeah, he's definitely not in Shrek 1.
Now listen, I don't know, and I know now, but for the longest time I didn't know if it was Puss in Boots or Puss and Boots.
It's Puss in, right?
Puss in.
Puss in. It's not Puss out of Boots.
It's not like Starsky and Hutch.
No.
It's not like Puss in Boots at it again.
No. It's a puss,
yeah,
as in a
not
cat,
separate individuals.
inside of Boots.
A pair of boots.
That is wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he shows up in Shrek 2. Evidently, this was, I believe, the second Puss in Boots spin-off movie.
But I heard the first one was terrible.
Oh, it's bad? Because I haven't seen it. Okay. I haven't seen it. Could be good. I can't judge it.
Yeah.
Puss in Boots 1 could be good.
That's the second one, though.
It was great.
Absolutely fire.
Do you want to rate it?
Right now?
I feel like you always say that, but we always rate it. Okay.
I feel like this time
we're going to be more on the same page.
I feel like we're more on the same page. Matter of fact, I feel like we might get the same rating.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. Now, okay, before we rate a number, let's tell them, like...
No, because we got to get this clip.
Okay. Ready?
1, 2, 3. 8.7.
Oh!
8.2.
You're always higher than me.
I think you're insane.
It was really good. 8.2.
8.2?
What movie?
What's Inside Out?
Like a 9.1.
Okay, so you're insane.
How high do you think Inside Out
This isn't better than Inside Out.
No.
But this is an 8.7.
So
it had a good story. It had a good villain. I don't know what more you want from it.
We're having
an 8.2.
I could have used more laughs and a cry. Didn't get a cry.
That's crazy. That
needed a cry.
I need a cry. I need a cry from Disney.
8.2 is a high score. 8.2 is a high score. It's a high score. But it needed a cry to really put me up close to the 9.
Yeah, but the point is...
All right, I got it. I said, true. Leave me alone.
Oh, man.
So I would definitely recommend watching
8.7, 8.2, average is
8.45.
Thank you.
And so we'll go 8.5 because I think it leans higher than lower. It was really good.
The audacity.
8.5 is a great score for that.
What is Monsters University?
Better than this movie.
Yeah, obviously.
8.5 from me.
Okay.
So, what would you?
That's not a future reference to a game we're gonna play later.
That's a great movie. Zach loves it. It's like the hardest I've ever heard him laugh in theaters.
I don't know what happened. Trust me, you do not want to touch these. I want to touch them. That got me rolling.
Were you on a date at that movie?
Yeah, it was with
RP.
RP.
And then she broke up with him the next day.
She's E. And I'm A.
What is that? Alone? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It'd be funnier if it wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
I said, now she's E. Oh, gross.
She's engaged?
I know. Oh, I don't want to clip this. This is disgusting.
We could be talking about anyone.
Yeah, the code was deep.
You dated like 6 people with the initials RP. I'm talking about Raquiel Prico.
Nah, he might have been the love of my life. Rocky L.
No, it was a girl.
No.
All right, let's get back to the movie. So it opens up, and Puss is just the man of the hour. He's throwing this party at the governor's mansion. He's singing this awesome song. Who is your favorite fearless hero? Who is your favorite fearless hero? And it slaps.
Yeah,
He's throwing a party.
that's the only song they sang the whole entire time.
Do you know who plays Puss in Boots?
Guillermo Montoya.
So you don't know the guy's
That's
name.
the perfect name for him. But who is Guillermo Montoya? Hold on, it's Zorro.
It's Zorro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to get to. Who is, what else is he in?
Who is Guillermo Montoya?
I feel like it's a made
The
up.
perfect name for anybody
I feel like it's a made up Mexican name. He just made.
Who's a Hispanic hero?
His name is Antonio Banderas, who is also the father
In Spy Kids.
There you go.
Yeah, I know.
So I was saying in my notes how I loved that Puss is just Zorro, but the cartoon version. You know,
I've seen the cartoon version of Zorro. He's got 3 swords and he holds one in his mouth.
I like how Puss is the cartoon version of Antonio Banderas' Zorro. Antonio Banderas plays him. He even scratches a pea into people. That's just very fun. I like that.
Yeah.
I
Who
know
doesn't
it's
like that?
Yeah.
I thought that they made someone like who was a small character in the Shrek movies more beast than the Shrek movies.
You thought Puss was better than Shrek?
Maybe not the OG Shrek, but a couple of the spin-offs.
Definitely better than Shrek 3.
I would say like it was like
Shrek 2
Shrek
slapped.
1, Shrek 2, Puss in Boots,
Then
Shrek 3.
The other Shreks.
Are there 4 Shreks?
There's at least 3, maybe 4.
Is there one in the making?
I was going to get to that. I think at the end there is. Because of the end.
Because they were like, oh, far
Going to
away.
see some friends.
Yeah, that's Beast.
Yeah.
And now they have Puss in Boots' wife and his little
Kitty softballs.
kitty softballs.
Yeah.
What'd you call him that?
His wife is Kitty softballs.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the little dog with him.
No. We'll get to him.
Oh.
So,
Why is that a whole segment? It's just a dog.
oh, you don't love him?
I
If
liked
you
him.
love this movie, then
liked
you
him.
had to love the dog.
I liked him a lot.
Okay.
I didn't think he was the star.
There's this part at the beginning where
Puss in Boots.
the governor is getting taken by that giant. And who gets taken first and goes, save me? And he goes, I will save you. And then the governor goes, save me too. And he goes, I will save you if it's convenient. And I was like, oh, that's a classic line. So that was funny.
Okay.
And then
I'll take your word for it.
I wrote that the fight animation was sick.
Oh,
in
it
this
was
movie.
Beast. But also it kind
Different
of was
than
like...
anything I've ever seen.
Oh, really? Well, you must not have seen
I've seen
Attack on
anime.
Titan.
I know. It was very anime-esque, which was nice to see in this kind
of... But Attack on Titan, it's like they just grabbed a scene from Attack on Titan and stole it from it.
Well, I was happy they did.
Me too. It was super beast.
Yeah, it was crazy. Season, I was like, wow, I didn't expect that to be so cool.
Also, I don't want to make this also yet. I always jump to the end of the movie.
You jump everywhere. You need to let me guide us.
I jump around.
I will be our spirit guide.
Thank you.
And then when you hear the scene, you need to talk about it then.
Thank you.
All right? So, then, Puss beats up that big monster, the giant.
Yeah, one eye.
And Puss loses his 8th life. Do you remember how he loses it?
The bell drops on him. Ridiculous.
What did that remind you of? Anything? It was another cartoon movie that recently came out, and I was like, I even saw the bell, and I was like, oh, I bet what happens in this movie happens to him.
I feel like I know it. It's like on the tip of my tongue.
It's Coco. Even another Spaniard. Remember his...
Oh, like...
what's the guy's name?
De La Cruz?
Who's that?
The main guy? The big singer who douches the dad?
But that's not his name, is it?
De La Cruz! I feel like that's his name.
Mama, Papa, we are related to... De La Cruz!
It's De La Cruz.
No, De La Cruz.
That's what...
You were saying Taylor La Cruz.
No! Yeah. Taylor takes a cruise? No, you're in your own mind, bro. That's your wife's name and you're crazy.
De La Cruz.
De La Cruz. That's what I said the whole entire time.
I guarantee people heard Taylor La Cruz.
Do you really want to make a bet on that?
Yes.
You really think I said Taylor La Cruz?
Play it back.
Because...
All right.
No,
don't play it back. We're
not playing it back.
We'll hear it when we listen to the pod. So he dies just like Taylor La Cruz. There was lots of funny parts of this movie. So then he goes to the doctor. The doctor's like, you've lost 8 of 9 of your lives. And he said, let me test you out. And he goes, reflexes? Cat-like? And I was like, oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
The Shrek movies just do a great job with, like, their characters and, like, play on words and stuff.
And not overdoing a joke. I'll tell you who overdoes a joke. And I'm worried about the Ant-Man movie we see Sunday. The first Ant-Man movie I saw, it was like, they would throw those little disc at people, and then
they
would
turn
like,
big.
And that was the whole joke the whole entire time.
The first one was a lot like that. Are you saying it was worse than any of the other ones?
The first one was a lot like that.
When they fight at the end, it's like, hey,
that's
we've seen this.
Yeah,
like, hey, Thomas the Train, we got it.
Yeah, that was when I really like put my foot
They do
down.
that shit in Marvel all the time, though.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, people love this. Let's keep running this into the ground. So, I wrote that the 8 Live scene is classic. So
I bet Paul Rudd's daughter in the new Quantum Realm movie that we see. We haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna. So I bet Paul Rudd's daughter in the new Ant-Man movie is some sort of sexual. They're not gonna let her be a normal person.
Oh, you think she's gonna be a pan?
She's gonna be bisexual. She's gonna have a lesbian girlfriend, or she's gonna have something like that. And again, I have not seen this movie.
What is pansexual? They love pants?
I think that the thing about pansexuals is there's always got to be some sort of saucepan
in the bedroom.
In the bedroom at all times. It doesn't matter the gender of the person.
They could be a pasta.
It doesn't matter the gender of the person in the bedroom. It's about the size of the pan.
As long as there's a pan, they are good to go. Oh, this pod was short-lived. All right, back to the movie. I wrote that the 8 Live scene is classic. So they're like going through how many times Puss has died, and it's like how many times he's died.
Yeah, he dies dumb like half the time.
Yeah, the best one's the shellfish one when he
he's
eats shrimp.
Is there shrimp in this? And they're like, yeah, and he's like,
everyone loves a good allergic reaction.
Ooh.
Like Hitch with Will Smith when his face blows up, hilarious. Dad, whenever he eats shrimp, we're all dying laughing.
I got a good one in mind.
Which one?
The game plan.
Which one's that? What's the game plan?
Daughter eats peanuts.
Cinnamon.
The Rock.
Cinnamon. Do these have cinnamon?
What?
The game plan with The Rock?
No, it was way more serious. The daughter ate like peanuts and she went to the hospital.
Wow, that movie loved allergic reactions because in the same
what?
movie, she gives him cookies and he eats one and he goes,
You're right.
Do these have cinnamon? And he like is supposed to do a commercial.
Yeah, but it's way more serious
Yeah.
like later when she eats the peanuts.
Whoever wrote that movie had a serious allergy problem. I mean, that's 2 big scenes with allergies. Do these have
It was
cinnamon?
probably like, this is normal. Everybody's allergic to everything.
Then I put that the wolf fight animation was sick too. I was like, wow, all the fights.
Oh,
were
every
sick.
time he whistled, I got chills down
That
my
wolf
goosebumps.
was absolutely
He was
gangster.
gangster.
He was gangster. He was like a sick character.
He popped up first at the bar and he said,
Sign
you.
Sign
No, but honestly, the whole
big
thing.
fan. Sign here.
Oh, is that what he said?
He said, "You're Puss in Boots. I'm a big fan. Sign here." And he put up his wanted poster and he pointed at Dead. That was a gangster ass move. That was one of the more gangster animated characters.
Oh,
I've ever
he
seen.
was crazy.
He was terrifying.
crazy
He was a
gangster.
great character.
He was gangster.
He was crazy gangster. He was awesome. Great
I
character.
feel like I had something to say, but I can't remember what I wanted to
So
say.
they meet at the bar. Puss is like on his last life and he's kind of freaking
Oh,
out.
so that was what I wanted to say. So, and this is kind of a skip ahead, but pretty much this dude is just douching his last life. And that made me upset.
What do you mean by that?
Like he was like,
the wolf. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you're on your last life. Time to kill you.
he was like, you know what? I never understood why cats got 9 lives.
That was good.
Bro, I don't even know who I just turned
You
into.
turned into
just
the
then.
wolf. You absolutely nailed him. Okay. I mean, I know this is a bit of a spoiler to the end. I mean, but if you're watching here, you've already been spoiled anyway. As soon as I saw that character, I said, this guy is Death.
Oh, okay, but did you not know or did you know?
I knew.
Huh?
I knew right away that
Like,
guy...
I knew death was death before death was death.
That's
If
what
you know
I'm
what
saying.
that means. No.
I think.
Like,
Or maybe you're being confusing.
I watched the clip and I knew death was death before death was death. So you're saying you had no prior knowledge?
Well, but there's
I
a
had
trailer.
prior knowledge and I knew
No
death
prior
was
knowledge.
death
No
before
prior
death
knowledge.
was death.
Did you watch the trailer?
I don't
Is
know.
that what you're
I
saying?
mean, like
What was the prior knowledge?
if
And what's up with the
TikTok,
camera?
bro. I don't know. It's bugging.
People were
We're-
TikToking about Puss in Boots?
Yeah, for sure.
People have TikToked about anything these
Oh,
days.
bro, like there's some clips, like there's some like anime clips and there's some like Marvel clips.
They ruin shit?
No, it's like they make the scene that you watched 100 times more powerful.
Wow.
Because they'll put a little music behind it and you're just like, bah, 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 bah.
Speaking of music, right. My next note was that Latin music absolutely pops off. And it must have been this song because I Shazammed it.
We're going to get banned.
Not if we talk over it, right? We're talking.
We're talking over.
Yeah, it's just background tunes. Come on, go forward. I mean, that
We don't have enough viewers for this to matter.
this absolutely bangs.
Dave.
Ah.
Did you save it? Will you
Oh,
send it to
I
me?
Shazammed it. I kept it.
Send it to me.
What do you think this means? Porque te vas.
Porque means why.
Yep, it does. I haven't looked this up, but I do know porque means why.
Porque. Why?
Te.
Did you take the salmon out of the freezer?
I would guess porque is why. Te, I think, means you.
My wife.
Good one. Te, I think, means you. Vas, does that mean to live?
Yeah.
Why do you live?
Why do you live?
I think that might be what it means.
You don't even know?
No, I haven't looked it up.
Oh, okay.
Porque te vas. Song slaps.
Okay, my wife.
And that song is by Gabby Moreno. So
Shout out Gabby Moreno. This is
Shout
not
out.
an advertisement.
no, but
We
your
have
song,
no
your song
affiliation.
slaps. Then Puss has a funny funeral for himself because now he's scared of Death, the wolf. So he buries all his Puss in Boots gear.
with the pee.
And he's like, if I could. Oh, yeah, the pee was funny too, how he buries it. But I'd be like, I don't have the words. And then he'd leave and be
I
like,
don't think I laughed
I would
out
try.
loud for any of this.
hey, man, I'm not the one who rated it an 8.7.
That's true too.
I thought they were funny parts. You didn't laugh out loud at all?
But listen, so I watched
Tay
this
even
movie.
said, you laughed out loud a couple times. She asked me how it was going. I was like, yeah, it's going pretty good. It's business. It's a business.
Maybe,
watch.
I mean, like, listen, I watched this movie a week and a half ago because John bought it, and then I have his Amazon Prime account. So I watched the movie a week and a half ago.
I hope Amazon isn't listening.
Oh my gosh.
No,
They're going to cut me off. I'm going to have to start paying. But anyway, so I haven't seen this in a minute. I'm relying on John to remind me of what happened, but I think I might have rated it too high. Maybe an 8.4.
Okay, hey. One bite.
No, I'm
everybody
saying
knows
like
the
an
rules.
8.4
Total.
total.
It's a good movie. Maybe I rated it too low, but you're classic for rating too high things.
But
too
you're
high.
classic for rating things too low. I don't think this was an 8.2.
I think that you got to think.
Okay,
like
well,
I got
then,
a lot of
I
movies
know,
to
but,
watch
like,
in my
I know,
life.
but sure. But like we're here now. like name an anime movie that like Toy Story 2.
Worse than this.
What would you rate it?
7.9. Barely in sevens. Toy Story 2 I didn't particularly like. I
don't even remember what it was, but
The
I'm saying
old
like there's
Prospector.
there's got to be a movie like Monsters Incorporated.
8.4.
Puss in Boots is better than Monsters Incorporated.
I don't know if
I'm not saying Monsters University. I'm saying the OG Monsters.
People really love
Incorporated.
that. If you look at a list of best animated movies, it's probably like pretty high. All right.
It wasn't.
So then he buries his old puss gear, and he moves in with that old lady with all the cats, which was also funny. Didn't you think? Like old cat lady? She names him Pickles. What, am I too much in the screen?
Yes.
You want more screen time?
Look right here. We're perfect.
So he moves in with the old lady, and that's where he meets Perrito.
Puss in Boots. Oh, perrito. It just means like dog.
It just means dog. Actually, perro is dog. I think perrito must mean small dog or something. Who is the best character in the whole movie?
Oh, you think?
Did you not? If you rated this an 8.7 and you didn't love Perrito, because the whole thing is about Perrito.
No.
Yes, like how that
I would
all
say
the
that-
jokes are about Perrito.
And not every movie is about the one joke. I would say that this movie is Beast because of the villain.
The fat guy or Goldilocks?
What?
Which villain?
The wolf.
Oh well,
Death.
I wouldn't even. But he's like not even.
He whistles and it is heard.
Yeah.
He goes through his motions and it is Beast. What are
What
you talking
animated
about?
movie is like? Oh, that was Beast because the villain was so scary in Beast.
Thanos.
That's not an animated movie. I
Well,
would
that's
suggest
that's how much I appreciate this movie because they made they made this villain more scary than half of Marvel villains.
The wolf is Beast.
He's scarier than the Mandarin. He's scarier than Ultron.
Okay.
He's death. He's death incarnate. Like this was a Beast villain.
Yeah, he's Beast. All right, let's carry
So
on.
shut your ass up.
He moves in with the old lady and all of her cats, and he grows a beard, and she calls him
that was
Pickles.
crazy. That was funny.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
funny.
and then at the
We're in Tough Pickles here. How'd
his
you know my
girlfriend.
name?
Yeah.
How'd you know my name?
He's like,
What?
who told you that?
Yeah. And then Goldilocks and the bears show up, and they're looking.
Oh,
for
I like
Puss.
that.
I love that.
I love that.
I love what Shrek movies do with like side characters and all the nursery rhymes
Pinocchio.
and stuff. Oh, Pinocchio.
Oh my
all
gosh.
Of them
And right when you think,
they've run
they're
out.
running out.
They pull out Goldilocks
They
and the
go-
three
they
bears.
put
and you're
some
like,
fire on you,
no, that
bro.
was absolute. That was killer.
That was beautiful.
Yeah,
I
so-
mean, and then like Goldie running it, and then she's like, "Smell them out," and then he's like, "So this is how movies work." And I'm a professional podcaster, so I know.
You get movies.
This is how movies work.
You
so
talk about
at
them for a
first,
living.
thank you. So we were introduced to the three bears and Goldie.
Loved it.
And then the scene was about 5 seconds long, and it was Goldie saying, "Hey, sniff them out." Mm-hmm. And then the child, sniffed them out, the youngest one. And at the end, like once we're getting more and more into the characters, the kid's like, "Why do I gotta sniff him out?" He starts complaining about it, and he's like, "Why am I doing this?" And the parents are like, "Sniff him out. This is your sister." And he's like, "That's not even my sister. That's a human." They're like, "That's your sister." Like the parents are strong on this whole thing.
Yeah.
But I like the start.
Oh, I'll get into fucking effing Goldilocks.
See? Hey, it wasn't me.
She pisses me off.
It wasn't
man.
me.
She pisses me off.
She didn't piss me off. What are you
Oh,
talking
wait
about?
till you hear.
Oh, okay. She didn't
Goldie
piss me off
can-
at the start, but it was also like,
Oh, no.
"Hey, thanks for the adoption. Here's your paperbacks. Here's your paper. Let me burn it in front of your face."
Stop. See? You jump. That's way later.
Yeah, but you were talking about like...
I said I'll get into effing Goldilocks.
Okay.
She's a bee. But at first it's cool. So then this classic ugly dog jumps in the scene. And what's his name? Oh, he doesn't have one. He's Perrito.
Yeah, it's Perrito.
The Perrito jumps into the scene, and he said that he's trying to be a therapy dog. And people these days, I mean, this is a side note for the movie. They will just make anyone a therapy dog. I mean, Taylor, even though our dog is like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about making Knox a therapy dog so I can take him anywhere." I'm like, what if
Therapy to who?
Yeah, he drives me nuts. What if your therapy dog just bites someone? Like people have like therapy ostriches. It's like not hard to do.
Yeah.
You just register them online. No one's second guessing these therapy dogs. One of
Which
these
is
days,
honestly like...
sketch. One of these days, a
It's
therapy alligator is gonna eat a damn kid. I'm telling you. Then people have therapy chickens.
I wasn't thinking anything like that. I'm thinking like, to me, it's the people that actually like need them.
Oh, who needs a therapy dog?
I think a lot of people need a therapy dog.
That's very true. Otherwise, they wouldn't know what to
I
do
mean,
with
like,
themselves.
I think our first choice should be veterans. I think veterans would benefit
veterans
from a
would
therapy
love
dog.
a therapy dog. I'd love
I think that's
to
like-
give a therapy dog to
But
veterans.
I'm saying, like, if it's so easy to get a therapy dog and everybody's got a therapy dog, then you won't know, like, like the point where it's like, don't pet that dog.
He's a therapy dog.
I don't know. At some point, it'll
They're
just
making
be,
everything therapy thing. I think people. I guarantee there's a therapy lizard out there.
You know what I was thinking about?
Born and bred.
And this is cancelable.
All right. Love it. Let's hear it. Spit it out. I didn't make this pod to not speak your mind.
I think.
How cancelable? On a scale of 1 to 10. If it's
You
like
know-
above a 7, then you might want to hold it in.
Okay. We went to trivia tonight, and like I've had a couple beers. I would like to reconvene.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you left early. We won trivia.
No way.
We got a growler
What was
and
the,
free pints piece.
No way.
I have your free pint, and I get
Thank
to keep
you.
it because you left.
Can I have it?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
The final
Yeah,
round,
we're gonna wait on that one.
The final round was on Black History, and
we
won.
What happened?
The team with the black guys didn't beat us.
Oh.
And they said,
No.
y'all cheated. And I said, dude, we only got 4 out of 8. And I said, you must not know history.
No, because it's funny because I was there for the start of the Black History Month.
Yeah.
And it was like who was the first African American to win the Nobel Peace Prize?
That was
And
Nobel
it
Washington.
was like us, 4 white people, against like the 2 bartenders and 2 black people. And I could tell by their faces that they were just like ultra like, I don't know this answer.
They were cool. They were cool.
Oh, they were super cool. And I said, listen, y'all. I don't remember what I said, but I was pretty much like,
You said y'all are at unfair advantage or something, and then you're like, we don't know this one either. It was something like that.
no, it wasn't like y'all are at an unfair advantage. It was like, I know y'all don't know this answer either.
Yeah.
Like, because like,
Who knows who won the first Nobel Prize?
I mean, it doesn't matter what color you are. Nobody really cares.
I heard the answer. I still don't know.
Huh?
He told the answers afterwards,
What was
and
the answer?
in
I
one
still
ear,
don't
out the
know.
other.
Yes.
It was fairy dust.
I wish I had the Limitless pill.
So nowadays, everyone's making things.
What was that?
Nowadays,
Limitless.
everyone's making stuff therapy dog. So,
What's the
Goldie,
point of making it? I would not want Riggs.
you can take it anywhere.
I know, but I don't want Riggs anywhere besides
if your
my
dog
house.
was like pretty well trained and you
He's
wanted,
pretty good trained, but
he's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Like if he was pretty well trained around others.
he's just.
If you could
I
took him
showed my dog shadows at a young age, and let me tell you, people,
Screwed him up.
it turns him into a schizophrenic. And I wish I would have never done it because he is super good around me. Like, we're boys. Like, I could do anything to Riggs, and I wouldn't. He's a German Shepherd, and I wouldn't be afraid of him.
He's
like,
a
biting me
good
or
dog,
anything.
but like he's not great around
Like, the
crowds.
second that somebody else shows up, it's like, there's another shadow that I don't know about. And let me start biting my tail. And that's my fault. And I'm sorry that it happened, but it was my first dog.
All right, so Goldie and the Bears are trying to find this wishing star, and they think Puss can help them find it.
Yeah.
So Puss hears them talking about it, and he wants the 9th life. He wants 9 more lives. So he's like, I'll go find them my own. He hears them, they don't catch him. So then they go and get it from this guy named Jack
They
Horner.
unbury his grave.
Jack Horner. They go, they go and unbury his grave. They think he's dead.
Or they like, little one smells it, and they're like, yep.
Oh yeah, they
My
must
nose
because
isn't
then
wrong.
he goes
Because
and
he
he's like
doesn't
he's
have-
dead, and
yeah.
then Puss goes gets his
Right.
stuff. What? Well, I've already said the F word. I got
PG.
I got to go back to rest.
PG-13. We're going from the F word to stuff.
So Puss goes and gets his stuff, and then they go to Jack Horner's, who has the map to this star. Who is Jack Horner? Have you ever heard that?
No, I've never heard of the tale or of.
I
it's
haven't.
the big son of a gun who was like,
I picked it up and saved it.
he blew bubbles, right?
He stuck his thumb in a pie.
There you go.
All right, here is
Close.
the nursery rhyme about little Jack Horner. So I guess Shrek is running out of characters. I mean, they still had Goldie, but they had to get to little Jack Horner.
Little Sally Walker.
Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating his Christmas pie. He put it in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." It sounds.
He was a bad boy the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, you put your thumb in a pie and you're not all of a sudden a good boy just because you pull out a plum.
If there was a little wee boy
Who put his
and he
thumb
had a
in-
pie, and he put his thumb in that pie and pulled out a plum, I would say,
You're even worse than you were before.
no, I would have said, good boy, little boy. You pulled out that plum.
With the big fat thumb. Yeah, so he makes an appearance. He's honestly classic. I mean, I like his character, but I was like,
That was my favorite character.
who is this guy? This guy has a tiny head and giant hands. Then I wrote Puss and Kitty ? I think it was because we were going to pod this yesterday, so it was fresh in my brain. But this Puss has met Kitty before, correct? Like in the original Puss in Boots?
What are you talking about? They're engaged to be married.
I don't think that wedding part happens in the first movie.
No, for sure it doesn't.
They probably were engaged, and that's how it ends.
What are you talking about? Oh, like in the first Puss in Boots.
He doesn't leave her at the altar in the first movie. It probably has a happy ending.
I haven't seen it. How would I know?
Well, because you're over here yelling at me about what I think and what I think.
Why would I yell at you?
You're already doing it. I don't know. You tell you.
I'm not yelling right now.
Yeah. So there's another movie.
Yeah. I don't think it has anything to do with that.
You don't think she's in it?
I think, yeah. My assumption, without seeing the movie, is that they made a terrible, terrible movie.
Is Kitty in it? Kitty Softballs?
I don't know.
She's got to be in it. She's definitely in it.
I would say no.
Oh, you want to bet?
Sure.
I'll bet $10 Kitty Softballs is in Puss in Boots.
All right.
So they talk about her like she existed. $10.
Sure.
Hey, if you watched Puss in Boots, the first one, hit me up.
Just look it up.
Well, I'm doing a shout out to the fans.
Yeah.
Trying to interact with the fans. Shout out to the fans. So,
speaking of the fans,
let's start recording.
Oh shit.
What do you got behind us?
We're good. Oh, Knife Lord. Knife Lord. I keep saying knife and it's knife.
All right. Let's continue. Oh, another part I thought that was classic is Jack, and this is kind of back to the Shrek stuff about them doing a great job with, like, play on words and characters from nursery rhymes and stuff, so they all take off on their journey to find this shooting star, and Jack has the baker's dozen.
That's a fun one.
Love the baker's dozen.
Yeah. That's one we can all get behind.
Everyone loves the baker's dozen.
I don't even know what it means, but I know I like it.
You don't know what a baker's dozen is?
I know it's freaking... What do you mean? Besides that it's 12 of something.
You're wrong.
Like 12 muffins?
That's not what a baker's dozen is. A baker's dozen is 13 of something, so that the baker can have one. A baker's dozen means 13. So, like, a baker's dozen is 13 muffins,
No
so the
way.
baker can eat a muffin.
I feel like you're teaching the world something today.
I think I'm just teaching you.
Really?
Maybe not. I
Well,
mean,
then I'm not going to clip it. Because apparently, like...
a baker's dozen is 13. It means the baker can have one. So it's like a dozen plus the baker gets one. Maybe let's.
I've never heard that in my whole entire life.
I bet in this movie that
I've known you for 26 years, so
and I've never taught you.
You son of a bitch.
I bet in this movie the baker's dozen was only 12 bakers. I feel like it was 12 bakers. Baker's dozen. 12 bakers.
He was the third.
The saying baker's dozen means 13, so that the baker can have a chocolate chip muffin.
I just feel like you
should teach you
squandered
shit earlier.
Yeah, I feel like you squandered.
Imagine what you would have done with that information.
I know. I mean, like,
probably
honestly, bro.
The next.
Why am I here right now with your worthless ass? You should have taught me more.
You would probably be the next president of the United States.
If you with the people we got there today.
I mean, very true.
True.
Very true.
This is how I become president. Whoa, yeah.
This is how I become president.
Well, the taxes are high, but that's because gas stations are... I sound more like Jerry Seinfeld.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. This guy over here, he's a huge idiot, and I would be a much better president than him.
Yeah.
Let's make America great again. Let's make it great again and again and again.
I love the Mr. President, how would you describe America in one word? Well, that would be
Is this a clip?
Do you not remember
Oh,
this
I
clip?
haven't seen that.
No, bro.
Hey, I mean, America's too good to describe one
You gotta
word.
see that clip.
You gotta cut him some slack.
I don't know how to do this appropriately. Should we wait till we're offline?
Let's wait until the end
The
so
end.
people can stick
Okay.
around to hear sassafras. Oh, shit, that's funny.
Ah!
Oh, man. So, then, the dog really starts cracking me up. He's talking about how his backstory and how he was born from a litter and that they would just like hide him and run away from him. And he's like, and I would always find them until one day they put a rock in a sock and they put me in it and then they threw it into a river and I Riviere.
Oscar Riviere.
And I chewed myself out and I stayed on the top and then
I still have that sock.
Joke's on them. I'm wearing the sock this whole time. That was funny.
Yeah.
The dog was classic.
I don't know. That was like the only part of that dog that I liked.
I can't believe you didn't love Perrito.
I liked him.
So you didn't think Perrito was that funny, and you gave this movie an 8.7. That's crazy because he's such a big part.
I thought that Def was the most badass part of this movie.
He was cool. I mean, he was a great bad character. Someone else in like a real life movie.
If Inside Out had the villain that this movie had, it would be a 9.65.
If Inside Out had that character, it'd get a lot darker.
Yeah.
Because that would be like...
That'd be some mental...
That would
kill yourself.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean in that, to be honest, you know? Like if death was chasing joy...
I saw it in your eyes, so I had to say it, but
if death was chasing
joy
in this 10-year-old's life, it would have been like,
you better get there. You better... Or who do you think you are? I've been waiting.
I can't believe you don't love Perrito. All right. He would. Oh, how about Perrito? Would call himself.
Perrito Años.
He would be like, my brothers and sisters called me like, scroungy mutt, something something. Beep for brains, and it would beep. Did you think that was funny? When it would beep. Do you remember when he would curse, but it would beep?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Perrito curses a few times and it beeps. Oh my god, you didn't even love Perrito and you love this. It just breaks my mind.
I told you I watched this a couple.
How about him? How about him?
Off the Brink, it's not an 8.2 movie. It's the best. I think it's like the second best Shrek movie that's ever happened.
So then the two kittens.
So Shrek wins 9.2.
Shrek 2 is really good too.
Shrek 2. So what?
Shrek 2 is
what's Puss in Boots?
An 8.2, whatever I gave.
Oh my god.
So
that's crazy.
They get there to the how they get to the land where the star is.
Star?
Like they're trying to get to the wishing star.
Yeah.
And there's a part where they both touch the map.
You give me the direction.
And the kittens are trying to, like...
drink milk.
They're trying to fight over the map. And they touch the map, and it's a bad map.
So every time that, yeah.
And then when Perrito touches the map, it's a good map.
Like beautiful.
Did you think that was funny?
I like that part. I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was... You move too much.
Oh my god. Is there a way to pause stream?
No.
I really gotta pee and Dad's gonna hate that.
Alright. Hey, sorry, Dad. He's gotta pee.
Sorry.
And guess what, Dad?
People.
Newsflash. I gotta pee too. All right, this is a mess.
No, it's not a mess.
This is a mess.
Listen.
You should have seen how I just entered the
I heard it.
classroom.
I heard it. Listen, I mean, we don't have a production team, and Mother F has got to pee. I mean, what you supposed to do?
We gotta pee.
True or not true?
I've seen people pee on Joe Rogan's podcast,
All the time.
and we're halfway there.
Yeah, and listen, we do this for our fans, but first
You.
and foremost, we do it for ourselves.
No, yeah, we definitely do this for ourselves.
Yeah, we just have fun doing it. All right.
And we spend thousands.
We definitely spend more than we make. We make zero, we spend hundreds.
We haven't made a dime.
We're on the brink of. All right, let's get back to it. So they have the dog map. They also have a cute off where Puss and Kitty Softpaws are like showing their big eyes, and the dog is like, "Oh, that's cute."
Oh, yeah.
And then he
And
tries to do it.
he,
and
like,
his eyes almost pop out of
Throws an
him.
eye out.
I can't believe you didn't think Perito was. So
I thought
funny.
it was funny. I gave it an 8.7, so I don't know why you're acting like you're trying to
I'm shocked you
convince
gave
me.
it an 8.7 and you didn't think Perito
I
was
thought
funny.
that death was the best part of this movie.
Perito is the best part about this movie.
No, it wasn't.
And that's why you didn't understand the movie.
That's why you didn't understand the movie. This was one of the best villains of all time. What's going on?
What? All right. Let's get back to the movie.
This is a
What?
mess.
Oh no, let's get back into it. I got some great seggies. Y'all gotta stick around for the seggies. So then Jiminy Cricket shows up on Jack. That was Jiminy Cricket. He didn't specifically say, but that had to be Jiminy Cricket,
Who?
right? The little cricket guy that shows up on Jack. The big villain.
You think the moral police?
And I almost said Pocahontas. And Pinocchio, he is like his conscience in Pinocchio.
Really?
Jiminy Cricket is. That was Jiminy Cricket.
Okay.
And so he was hilarious too. Did you think he was funny? Did you
Yeah.
think anything was funny in this movie?
Oh,
You're
no.
starting to piss me off. You should have rated it a 6.7. You don't even think it's funny.
I really like
Death
it
is
because
like
of
a
Death.
good part, but he's hardly in it.
Oh man, I don't know if you should do that right now. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it."
Yeah, he was
I thought that
hilarious.
was funny.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, you didn't give me a chance to answer.
You said he wasn't funny.
I didn't say that.
Oh, my
you didn't
God.
Give me a chance to answer.
The buggy-eyed dog was hilarious. I wrote that. What? And
Oh, I thought this guy was funny. You gave it an 8.2.
I didn't think
I
that.
gave it an 8.7.
I thought they were like this kind of funny. I didn't think they were.
Yeah, but you were looking at. Yeah, but that's what you were looking at. I was looking at the villain. This was one of the best villains that I've ever seen in any DreamWorks film.
I think that's fine.
8.7.
Okay. Oh, another thing I wrote down was itchy beard, because Puss starts bitching about how itchy his beard is, and we've been talking about that for several episodes. Facial hair must get
Oh, yeah,
really
for sure.
itchy, and Puss he confirmed.
He confirmed. And
Yeah.
that was an animated cat, so you know it's not.
He's not lying.
Yeah, you can't disregard that.
Then I wrote that the dog touches stick, and then there's another great fight. The fights were super cool with the animation.
That was what I'm saying. The fights were the whole entire point of this whole entire movie.
okay. So
So you're talking about the comedy. I don't think the comedy was top notch, but I think the battles were beast. Like the wolf was.
if
savage.
you would talk about that more than the wolf, because the wolf, I mean, just the fights themselves were sick.
8.5.
The unicorn
I think
crossbow
they
was
said,
funny.
I don't think this movie deserves anything less than an 8.5.
All right, we'll rate it an 8.5.
Okay,
Deal? Dealio, Mr. Emilio?
my belt's on.
the unicorn crossbow was funny. When they would shoot people, the Jack guy would shoot people with the unicorn arrow.
Oh yeah,
and
he was like, "I wonder what this does."
Yeah, and they would blow all of the baker's dozen into like.
And he was like, "Oh,
cotton candy and stuff."
Yeah, Jack was funny.
Oh, and then the therapy dog calms Puss in Boots because he's having a panic attack because he sees.
Oh yeah, that was
and so
crazy.
he finally lived up to his therapy dogness that he wanted to. And then you find out why Kitty Soft Paws and Puss aren't together anymore because Puss douched her at their wedding. He left her at the altar. But then later you find out that Kitty also didn't show up.
Yeah.
So they both douche each other.
Which is absurd.
Yeah.
Why would they make that a part of it?
They wanted equal rights between men and
for
women.
sure.
But you know that she was just left at the
Oh
altar.
yeah? You didn't show up? Well, I didn't show up either. Nobody was hurt.
I put that Jack sounds just like Timon from Timon and Pumbaa.
That's who it is.
It's not. And
I
it's
was
part of my
trying
game later.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You're going to have to guess who plays who.
Ah, shit.
But it's not him. I looked it up.
Alright, well, maybe we shouldn't do podcasts on trivia night. What's your game?
We're almost done. Let me get to... I only have a few more notes, then we'll be at the end of the movie.
Okay.
What, are you already passing out? Mr.
No,
Drunky Pants?
I'm not drunky.
You can't
pants,
drink
I'm
a couple beers and then do a podcast?
We've been a little bit more disoriented tonight.
I just had to go to the bathroom because I was been potting for almost an hour.
52 minutes and 42 seconds.
Well, so then they get Perito. And Perito starts douching the bears and Goldie, which is also another funny scene.
What do you mean?
They were like talking shit to each other, and then Perito's like talking shit to them, and then he just like tells them all off. And then he starts dying, going, I love just razzing and ribbing and rolling with the little...
They like have him like trapped.
Yeah, and he calls them like bleeps.
And they're
He
like, oh,
cursed
you're
at
like,
him
blah, 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 blah. And they're like, oh, I like this little dog.
And then he tricks him with a pine cone, and he escapes.
Tricks him with a pine cone.
And then Death shows up, and Death tells Puss that he's Death.
Yeah.
And he's like...
By the way,
I've been waiting for you, and I'm gonna kill you. And he was a great character. He was a great character.
Oh, he's so beast.
Yeah, so. Okay, then I have... So then, they're all getting to the star. And Puss, douches Kitty Softballs because he's like, Death is after me. I gotta get my 9 lives. And they meet up, and they kind of make up. And then Goldie and the bears are on the way to the star, and meanwhile,
I don't know why Goldie was douching the fam.
she was douching. So meanwhile, the mom of the bears is like extremely nice to Goldie the whole time. And in my head, I'm like, why do you guys even like her at all? She was stealing your shit.
Was the biggest
She was stealing all your shit. She stole your porridge. She stole your beds.
Hey, this porridge is too cold. You know what? This porridge is just all right with me.
Yeah.
Hey, this porridge is too hot. You know what? This porridge is just all right with me. Like, the only thing that Goldie did was judge people for what they liked with their porridge.
I know.
And I'm sick and tired of it. You know what Goldie should do? She should make her own freaking porridge.
Yeah, build your own bed, Goldie.
Make your own porridge.
So...
I'm not over the porridge.
She's stealing all their shit from the past, and then the mom of the bears, all 3 bears are being really nice to Goldie.
The son do shit.
Yeah,
it's like the youngest son. They're like, listen, this is the rules now.
And
you
then
gotta smell stuff for this human.
All 3 bears love Goldie, and then the mom she's like, oh, I'm just so glad to have you in our family, blah, blah, blah. And Goldie's leading this pack, like, we got to get to this star.
And Goldie's like,
they don't tell you.
Blonde-haired
Yeah,
humanoid.
They don't tell you what she's trying to get here for her wish, and they're like, "What are we trying to get here for to wish for anyway?" And she's like, "I want a real family." And I mean, this mom.
Terrible time.
Oh my God, this mom's been nice to her the whole damn time, and then to top it all off, the mom's like, "We love you. You know, if this is what you want, we'll help you get it." I'm like, "Oh,
listen,
my God.
If
Y'all
Goldie
should
wants
eat this
to do
woman
family-
whole."
Oh, for sure.
If this was a real movie, you should have damn eaten Goldilocks.
Eat that blonde-haired bee.
That's right. She deserved to die.
R.I.P. Goldie.
So
The
Goldie's
porch is too hot? No. Goldie's dead.
Mm-hmm. So Goldie's wish was douche. And then they all fight on top of the wishing star. And Perito goes up to Puss, who he loves. Perito loves Puss now. And he says...
He's always loved Puss.
You think Perito always loved Puss? So Perito goes... How long was that? Like that?
Nothing.
How long?
Seconds.
Perito?
All right, Pito. I don't know about this episode. I think we've learned something.
No, I think it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so Perito goes up to Puss at the end and he goes, this is probably the saddest moment in the film, not cry-worthy, but he goes, you know, I'm having the best time of my life. I think one life is enough. And
I think that's where they, like,
gave
it away.
Yep, so then Puss fights Death, which was Beast, another great fight scene that they have in this movie.
Oh, Puss and Buzz. Sorry.
And then Death curses in Spanish, which they don't ever give subtitles when they say things in Spanish like that. And
what did he say?
He just goes, "Cabra, hobra, habra."
Oh, I know what that means.
So our Spanish friends can tell us what that means. But one time I was watching The Bachelor, and Cody Monse lived with us, and the mom on the final episode whispers to her husband something that you could like faintly hear, and Monse goes, "She just said, effing stick up for me." And I was like, oh my God, this is so cool having you here with me right now. Because, like,
drama.
Everyone else is freaking out about the drama.
Oh, man, I love drama.
Oh, my God, everyone loves drama. And Monse gave me a deeper dive into the drama.
The only thing better about American drama...
It's adding a little Spanish.
Oh, my God.
Spanish drama is beast.
I don't care what they say. They could be like... And they'd be like, oh, she just said that he cheated on her.
What?
I know. I love the drama.
You love the drama.
You love the drama. You said so.
All right. Then Perito tries to do cute dog eyes one last time to stop Death.
And it works.
Just about. His eye almost pops out of his head. And he goes, that wasn't cute at all. And he stops him. And then Death gives up on Puss because Death is like, hey, you've turned into a good guy. I don't want to kill you anymore. You're not so self-centered. And then the Jack guy
dies.
Falls down.
He goes into a bag.
And then Jiminy Cricket steals the map. And they burn it with the Phoenix. And he says, consider this my resignation.
Yeah.
Sounds something like that.
That sounds just like it.
Mm-hmm. And then
anyways,
Perito gets a name, and his name is Perito.
Let's play our game.
And then it ends with this. Perito, Puss, and Kitty Softpaws are all heading on a boat. They stole from the governor. And Perito goes, where are we heading? And Puss says, we're going to see some long-lost friends. And they're headed to far, far away.
Amen.
That means Shrek 5.
You're damn right it does. Wait, there's a 4?
You're damn right there is. I don't know. I feel like it. Maybe there's only 3. Which one's Do the Roar? Do the Roar.
You're good.
All right, do you have a game?
Up here. Sure. Yeah, we should definitely play my game first because it's absurd.
Do you think your game and my game are the same game?
No.
Because we... All right, you go first.
We're also brothers, so possibly, but...
My game's a little absurd myself.
This game is absurd.
All right.
All right, so this is called... Wait, What is it called? All right, so
honestly, the more you laugh at it, the more you think. I think it's.
all right, so this game is called Puss in Boots.
Oh shit. We have the same name.
All right, so the point of this game is to.
I think we have the same game.
No way. There's no way. So the point of this game is to see if a celebrity belongs in boots, sandals, or shoes.
Okay, we have a little different game.
What's your game?
I'll tell you in a second. All right, you tell. You keep going.
I don't have a list of people.
What? You just came up with that? And you just blindly did it?
I know. I thought we would think of celebrities.
If they belong in
Johnny Depp.
sandals.
I think he belongs in all three.
All right, what are the options?
Boots, sandals, or shoes.
Boots, sandals, or shoes.
I think he would wear all
Honestly,
three.
anything but shoes. I feel like he'd be great in boots and great in sandals.
But I think he would be great in shoes, too.
Johnny Depp's a great guy.
He's a diverse character.
Yeah.
Leo.
Shoes.
Yeah, he's
But he
a
also
shoes
seems
guy.
like a guy who wears sandals because he so gives none.
He so gives none.
No
That's
boots.
like-
No boots. He's
Yeah,
always like
he's
fat
never
and,
boots.
Yeah. That's a good
like
one.
Clint Eastwood.
Oh shit. Boots or shoes? No sandals. But probably
He's boots.
just boots?
I don't know, but he's definitely boots.
Is this just called Puss in Boots?
Liam Neeson? Boots and shoes.
Boots and shoes.
I think he's
Yeah.
boots and shoes.
It's
That's what I'm saying.
a great game.
I don't think he's sandals.
All right. Chris Rock.
Chris Rock?
The comedian who Will
I
Smith
think
slapped.
he could be. I think he's just shoes.
Shoes. Just shoes.
I think he's just shoes.
He's just shoes.
He's not shoes and boots, and he's not shoes and sandals.
Yeah, I think he's just shoes.
Yeah.
What about
Chris Pratt, boots and shoes. I think he
No,
might be all three.
no. I think he's shoes and sandals.
I think he might be all three.
Do you think he rocks boots?
Chris Pratt?
Where does he rock
I
boots?
think he's boots, shoes, and sandals.
He thinks all three.
I think Chris Pratt's boots, shoes, sandals.
That's a great accolade that you can rock all three.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're an all Chris Pratt's a
I
great
think
guy.
I can rock boots, shoes, sandals. You think you can rock boots, shoes, sandals?
I know I can. You might be just shoes sandals.
Oh, so you're saying I know I. You know what, man? I'm sick and tired of you doing this to me on the podcast.
You already know what you are in boots.
I got boots. I got shoes. I got GD sandals. I don't know why you keep coming after me like this. No, because you keep making me. You keep acting like I'm not a boot, shoes, sandals.
You might be too skinny for boots.
Too skinny for boots. Now I know you're making this shit
You
up.
got your
Now I know you're making this shit up.
you got your naturally skinny vibes about you. You know? You got mom's body.
I'm done with you.
Name a pair of boots that you've worn.
Stetsons.
You don't have a pair of Stetsons.
I got a pair of Stetsons. You already know, bro.
Stetson only wears
Hats. Yeah.
I just feel like.
What do you mean? Freaking.
Do you have a pair of boots that you wear?
Yeah.
Name
I
them.
mean, they got like. What do you mean? Name them.
What
Like,
do
oh, I got a pair of boots named Jessica that I love. What the hell do you mean? Like, you're putting me on the spot with some shit that I don't know.
I just think that you don't really wear boots.
That's crazy that you would do that to me. But you know what?
Say it.
Noted.
All right. What?
He said, you're not a boot shoe guy. You're not a boot shoe sandal guy. I am. What do you mean? I wear sandals. I wear boots. I wear Crocs. Crocs are sandals.
Shandles.
And I wear shoes.
What do you think about
That's 3 of the 3.
Jack Black? I have a hot take on him.
I like him a lot.
What do you think about him? Boots and sandals.
Oh, boot shoe sandals.
I'm going just boots and sandals. No shoes.
Really? I would say he's all 3.
He's probably not all 3, but I could see him just wearing.
I
one
know,
or the
but
other.
it's boot shoe sandals is so tough because it's either boots or sandals. Like there's no shoe. Shoe's tough.
What do you mean? Wearing it? Most people.
You're
wear
either
shoes.
shoe, or you're carefree enough to be sandal, or you're Western enough to be
Western enough. All right.
Like Jack Black is Western enough to be boot.
Western enough. I just feel like I could see him in like tie-up pair of boots on the city streets.
There you go.
That ain't Western.
I reckon.
That ain't Western.
You're talking it.
Oh my god.
So
Do you have
I'm
anyone
speaking.
else?
Sure, I'll think of one.
All right, let me try and think of one too.
Liam Neeson.
Didn't you already do him?
I don't know.
I got one. Leonardo DiCaprio, and then we like come up with a completely different answer than we did the first
All
time.
right, Harrison Ford.
Boot shoe sandals.
He's boot.
I like boot shoe sandals.
He's slowed down.
Boots.
I think he's boot shoes.
No sandals.
No, he's not.
He has an
the
ear.
other
Do you
guy.
know that he rocks an earring?
What?
He rocks an earring.
At this day and age?
Yes, this day and age.
I mean, his
Does
ear
that
might
make you-
right the hell off.
But does that make you think he probably rocks?
So I
sandals?
said boot shoes. So like maybe yeah.
Yeah.
It makes me think
Yeah.
he might have
He
sandals.
probably rocks sandals. What
All right,
about
let's play your game.
Mark Hamill? Luke
Mark
Skywalker.
Hamill.
Luke Skywalker.
He's
Probably
he's sandal shoe.
sandal shoe.
He doesn't have boot.
I think we can all agree on that. I didn't think that game was really gonna
I
work.
really didn't even think until we hit Mark Hamill. And then it was like, Mark Hamill is total sandal shoe. He's not a boot.
Mm-mm.
He's not a boot.
Despite Luke.
No
probably-
offense.
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 I don't care either.
Yeah. Well, you can have.
Take offense if you want to, little bitch.
Yeah.
Take it up with the court.
Yeah. You can have offense.
Take as much offense. Take it up with us.
Yeah. I hope someone shows you and you just take so much offense. All right.
Offense.
Mike.
No offense.
No. What the
Offense. I feel like this is,
No, that's
this
funny.
is a mess.
I don't care who you are. Unless you're Mark
That's
Hamill.
funny.
That
Yeah.
is funny. All right. My game is completely different, in fact. It's starting to worry me.
Did you like boot shoe sandals?
Great game. All right. My game is called Puss or Not Puss in Boots.
I knew that was one of my games I had before. Like seeing what celebrities look cool in boots without.
Similar. I'm going to name a kind of person, and you're going to tell me if they're puss or if they're not puss in boots.
Okay.
Farmers.
Not Puss in Boots.
Gardeners.
Puss in Boots. That's the funniest game.
I knew you'd love it. Oh, I was juiced about this, Seggy.
I feel like you've just been like, okaying everything that happened tonight just for this segment.
Yeah. I wanted to get here. Okay, let me name my next one. All right. Fisherman.
Not Puss in Boots.
Fashionista.
Puss in Boots.
Rappers and Timberlands.
Not Puss in Boots.
Yeah, good call. You don't want to get shot. Cowboys.
Not Puss in Boots.
Mark Ruffalo playing a cowboy.
Puss in Boots. So, like, you know my answer every time. I hate Mark Ruffalo.
People wearing walking boots for sprained ankle.
Puss in Boots.
A car illegally parked in a handicapped
Puss in
space. Okay, those big red boots that you see that they're popular right now. They're popping off. I think
Puss in Boots.
Yeah, those are crazy.
And they
boots.
probably cost like $1,500. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Dudes wearing $300 plus
Boots.
boots. Dudes in Uggs.
Puss in Boots.
Wow, there's a lot of Puss in Boots.
Yeah, that's your fault.
And this last one, the Troops.
Troops in Boots.
Yeah, those are not Puss in Boots.
No, I would never.
All right. Let's play the Four Horsemen of Best Animated Movies.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You got yours?
Me go first.
Oh, no. You call heads or tails.
No, you said I could go first today.
No.
No, you said I could go first today.
Call heads or
You
tails.
said I could go first today. Heads.
Whoa. Let me let you know
Heads,
something.
heads,
I'll
heads,
help
heads.
you out even. This is heads. This is tails.
I know. Heads.
You think it's going to land like
Yes. You already know. Yes, sir.
that? You cheated, huh?
No, it's still on tails the whole time. You can go first.
All right. Okay. I think I know what you're going to take and wanted to go first, but I really don't want to lose this movie, and I love it, and I watch it every single year. I will go Klaus.
Nope. Not even close.
I think I know yours, is what I'm saying.
What do you think?
Never mind, you go.
What's mine?
I don't want to say
Guess it.
No.
Guess it.
You're up.
Spider-Man Far From Home.
Holy shit, I didn't even put that down.
You're crazy. Your list is null and void.
That's a great one.
If you didn't, that's the number one. Colossus Beast.
That's not what it's called, though.
Huh?
It's not called what you just said.
Spider-Man, whatever. I said Far From Home.
What is it called? Into the Multiverse?
Thank you. Whatever.
All
Whatever it's called.
I'll take Spider-Man into the Multiverse.
No, fuck off. Sorry. See, you made me say it. All right, we both said it once. Sorry.
Sorry. I will go Inside Out.
That's fine. I'm going to go Monsters University.
That's fine. Oh, man. I have so many I can mention right now. I'm going to go Ratatouille.
I'm going to go Fantastic Mr. Fox.
That was one of the ones I almost wanted to say.
I mean, like, that's one
Love
of my favorite
that.
movies of all time.
You guys should watch that because I feel like it's slept on.
I mean, like that could be my number one.
I love that movie.
I mean,
will
like,
put
every
it on.
time I watch it, and I'm just filled with joy.
I will put it on to go to sleep, and I'll be like, can't go to sleep.
Nope.
I love that movie.
Couldn't do it. Bunch of
Man, I
claymation
can't believe you got
foxes.
that. I didn't think you would say it.
No, I love that movie too much.
Ooh, so I have Klaus, Inside Out, Ratatouille.
What's your fourth?
I'm going Encanto.
I'm gonna go Incredibles.
Wow.
I think mine's better.
I don't think so. Name your four.
Miles Morales, Monsters University, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and The Incredibles.
It's good. Klaus, Inside Out.
I think Klaus in the first round is crazy.
But I got it.
Yeah.
Did you even have it on your list?
No.
I figured you didn't, but I just didn't want to lose it. You know what
You
was...
figured I didn't, and you still didn't want to lose it?
But what if you did have it?
It wouldn't have been tough.
All right, here's some that I had I can't believe this didn't get said because I almost said it. I almost had it as my number 3.
Into the Spider-Verse, not multiverse. Gotta go with Zach. Thank you, Jack.
Isn't Jack here right now?
Yeah, he's right over here. Jack, you gonna get on the podcast?
Jack's wrong.
Jack's wrong. I think my list is way better than your list.
You know which one I couldn't believe wasn't said because I had it 3rd on my list? Give me your honorable mention. Number 1. Do you have one?
Honorable mention would be like...
Do you have something on your list that wasn't said?
No.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait. Shrek?
Shrek. Yeah, I had Shrek. Lego Movie.
Oh, that's Beast.
And Lego Batman.
Sorry.
And Mr. Drops his phone. I love Ratatouille, so that's why I said that.
Iron Giant?
Iron Giant slaps. I haven't seen that since I was a child, though.
I'd like Iron Giant too.
Yo, you know what movie slaps, but people never talk about because I think it came out the same time as Finding Nemo?
Oh my gosh. You know what is
Are you about to say
an unsung hero that should have been my number 1? Treasure Planet.
You were going to pick that number 1?
Number 3. I mean, like, Treasure Planet is super beast.
Which one is that?
Treasure Planet, the kid's got the surfboard that goes through space, and he's
Atlantis.
got the slick back hair.
So,
No.
It's different than
That's
that?
the guy with the glasses. Jack says Treasure Planet is amazing.
I've never seen
You don't know.
it.
It's like, yeah, you have. You've seen it.
What about,
Jeez Louise, I can't believe I have to look at Treasure Planet.
what I was getting into before you so rudely interrupted was Shark Tale. It came out like right there at the same time as Finding Nemo, so it got super douched. Oh yeah, I've seen that guy before.
Yeah, I know.
Other things that slapped. We didn't even bring up Lion King or Toy Story.
I don't think they deserve to be brought up.
Coco slapped.
Coco, I don't think deserves to be brought up before Lion King or Toy Story.
What did you think about Encanto? Worthy of being brought up.
Remember me.
That's
I
Coco.
know. That's why I'm trying to think. I think that Coco might have been better than Encanto.
Jack's surprised we didn't put Kung Fu Panda in our top 8.
Kung Fu Panda is fire.
The top 8 animated movie.
The first one?
That's the one with the snow leopard guy's the bad guy. Dude, he wouldn't even make I have so many on here I didn't talk about.
Didn't even
put Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda. What is your list go to, and where did Kung Fu Panda end up?
Kung Fu Panda didn't make it on here.
And how many people are on that list?
Like 20. I'm not saying.
You gotta pull up.
All right, here's my whole list that I pulled up. I wrote this list down, looking up animated movies that I liked. Klaus, Inside Out, Lego Movie, Lego Batman, Encanto, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Soul, Zootopia, Ratatouille, Shrek, Prince of Egypt, Absolute Banger, Wish Dragon, Wreck-It Ralph, Finding Nemo, Shark Tale, Incredibles, Hercules,
Shark Tale?
slaps.
I don't think that's good enough.
Emperor's New Groove, Mulan, Lion King, Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Monsters University, Coco. And I never even thought of Kung Fu Panda on there.
Shark Tale?
Shark Tale slaps!
Kung Fu Panda is better than Shark Tale.
Shark Tale's really good. You guys haven't seen Shark Tale.
You have
No,
Kung
I
Fu
would
Panda
agree.
was,
Kung
the
Fu
first one
Panda
was
is
really good.
Top 10.
Top
Kung Fu
10.
Panda is top 10.
Kung Fu Panda's on your top 10?
Yeah.
I mean, they made
Not
three
top
movies.
5.
To be
Not
fair,
top
to
5.
your point, they made 3 Kung Fu Pandas and they only made 1 Shark Tale and no one
I
ever
think
even
all
hears
3
about
Kung Fu Pandas are pretty good.
Yeah, but the first one was great.
it. Great.
I just remember the breakout, the prison break scene.
Uh-huh.
And he started with that feather. That was the
No, that's
craziest-
pretty cool. That's pretty
I was
cool.
like,
I
holy
can't
crap.
remember
The
Jack
feather
Black.
unlocks them.
Yeah.
I can't remember Jack Black doing anything wrong his whole entire career.
No, Jack Black's great.
And he's Poe.
I don't know. That new Mario movie might be.
Oh no, that's been
he's
slapped.
Bowser, and he's gonna
Are
be
you not
decent
excited about
Bowser.
it?
I'm not excited about Chris
Oh,
Pratt.
because you want to bitch about Chris Pratt. You know
What
what?
do you not like about him?
The battle's gonna be dope.
What do
you not like about
I have
Chris
to see him
Pratt?
other than this scene.
What's wrong with Chris Pratt?
What do you want?
I love Chris
What do you
Pratt.
want?
Just because that one scene?
What?
I gotta see him as Mario.
What's he say? Here we
Mushroom.
come.
I gotta see him as Mario, man. I
Yeah.
feel like that's such a
You're not gonna
huge
see-
character.
Bro, do you
Or
want
hear-
him to
hear him.
sound?
You're not gonna see him, Jack.
No,
But
I
do you
don't-
want him to sound that Italian?
No, not the whole movie.
Mamma
I just want
mia.
him to say some of the phrases.
He's gonna. He's
No,
gonna.
Nah, he didn't say it. He just said, "Here we come."
Who would you rather have
So
played?
it's not even here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, come on.
Okay, it's not even here we go.
Like he said,
Well,
"Here we
he-
come." It's supposed to be "Here
he
we go."
said, "Mushroom Kingdom, here we come," but it's here we
And
go.
it feels like they're like, we're not gonna say the
So
words.
it's like
We're gonna get
almost
close
like,
to them. So
like
it's
I
just like
didn't
a
think
tease.
about that, but
It's
that's
like-
what
Who would you have rather played him? We got anyone in mind?
No one in mind.
Recast him.
Recast him. Tom Cruise. I'm just kidding.
Oh, guys,
he can
I
do anything.
oh shit!
He can do anything. I don't even doubt that.
I have a great game now that we have Jack.
Oh really?
Yeah, well, I forgot about this, and okay, this is a scene from Shrek 2 when Puss in Boots first comes around, and I'm gonna need. You guys both got your phones?
Wait.
Wait, I need my phone.
Yeah, because I'm about to send it to you.
What?
So
what?
I'm gonna send you the script.
I'm so confused.
Oh no, please.
Oh man, it's gonna be hilarious. Okay, so everyone pull it up. All right, because we have Donkey and Shrek
Wait,
and
where?
yeah, but you guys are gonna have to share a mic.
Wait, who's who?
Who's who? Yeah.
Y'all gonna pick. Would you like to
Wait,
play?
who's our options?
Shrek,
You're
Donkey,
Shrek.
and Puss? No, you can
Well,
pick
well,
whatever you want.
Donkey.
I'll
You're
pick-
Shrek.
You want me to be Shrek?
You're Shrek.
All right, I'll try.
This is your thing. All right, so do you Donkey or Puss?
I don't know.
All right,
Dude, I don't know.
rock paper scissors.
Don't y'all that
Whoever,
coin?
rock paper scissors. Whoever wins is Donkey.
Okay.
The coin with the bottle cap.
Bro, I swear. I won.
Okay.
Don't y'all have a coin?
So I'm Puss?
No.
All right, so I'm Donkey. You're Puss.
Oh,
This
guys.
is fucking. Sorry.
Are we,
Damn it, I
are we
said
like,
twice.
are we acting this out like
So you're
sound
gonna,
like Michael Myers?
you're gonna try your best to sound like the character.
No.
How does Shrek sound again?
Donkey.
Yeah. I don't want to be Donkey. I don't want to have to do Eddie Murphy.
All right, y'all got it pulled up.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm gonna.
Wait, how long are we going?
I don't know. How far are we going?
We'll get it.
This is like I'm scrolling pretty far.
Yeah, this is a long.
Once we,
This is the whole movie.
we'll know when to cut
Yeah.
it. Well.
Got it. Cut.
Well. What is it? Wait, what part? What's the scene? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, what is going on?
All right, Shrek 2, Puss in Boots scene transcript. It says it right there on the top.
All right, I think I should be Shrek. You should be Donkey, and you should be Puss.
No, I think. Let me be Puss. Jack will make
Where?
Nah, cut that.
All right, I'll be Donkey. All right, Zach, you got it.
Well, Donkey. I know it was kind of.
You lost the accent. You had it, and then you just lost it.
I can't do this. I can't do it.
All right, maybe next time. I don't know, maybe.
See? I really don't know.
All right,
All right,
guys.
see you later.
I think that's the end of the stream.
This was a mess.